Hi everyone, this is DinoSasha here, and welcome back to another review. And today we're gonna take a look at the figure. It is the Schleich 2019 Komodo Dragon. Now, Komodo Dragon, also known as the Komodo monitor, is a member of the monitor lizard family, Varanidae, that endemic to the Indonesian islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and Kalimantan. They lived throughout the Pliocene to Holocene around 3.80 million years ago. The length was about 3 meters, 9.8 feet long, and weigh up to 70 kilograms and 150 pounds. Now, Komodo dragons is one of the largest lizards on the planet. Consider that the creature's size makes them more formidable. As a result of the size, Komodo dragons are the apex predators and the dominant of the ecosystem. It is also listed as endangered species due to the habitat loss. Now, the prey that juvenile ate is invertebrates, birds, and small mammals. But the larger one may take down some larger prey animals like the Javan rusa, wild boar, and lastly, a water buffalo. Now, Komodo dragons have evolved many years ago because Komodo dragons have preyed upon the prehistoric human called Homo floresiensis. The carnivores mainly eat meat. Now, let's take a look at this majestic prehistoric reptile. Now, the sculpt is actually a nice addition for the prehistoric reptile to add such a magnificent lizard in a collection. Now, the monitor lizard might consider to be the biggest of the monitor lizard family, and I digress that this considered to be a very good one in the least. Or I thought would be. Now, would you look at that? That lizard looks more than just anything, but I like the sculptation of this majestic but prehistoric looking reptile and to add it in. And that could be like the Megalania, you know, the prehistoric monitor lizard from Australia? Yeah, that's the one. And the pose is a habitual walking pose, and it's search for mate, food, or a territory. Now, basically, most monitor lizards are solitary creatures, but they might form a group if they need to. Now, for the details. The details look great. I mean, it's a lizard-like details. It got some scales to add it in his collection for this majestic prehistoric reptile. Now, I'm a fan of lizards, but I do have a pet snake called Asia, which is our pet snake, which that makes sense. And also, fun fact, the most Varanidae, including the Komodo dragon, may have a fork-like tongue, and don't forget about the toxic bite. Fork-like tongue are usually for protecting prey, the same thing as snakes have. Now let's take a look at the color scheme. It is accurate to see the color scheme were based on the real animal, like I said so, which it's an impressive scaled, all brownish gray, all that, all grayish brown, everything's all that, especially those claws on the lizard, which it may look a realistic animal to be the least. Now consider the tail. The tail looks very long and very impressive to add this lizard. And the head is a bit realistic, I'm not gonna say that. Which, it's Bushman's rule, you know? Lizards are among the species of reptiles are more closely related to snakes. Now, let's talk about the more impressive thing, is how realistic it looks. And I think the Komodo dragon deserves respect. It has been changed from vulnerable to endangered, which it might decrease even more. Now, considerably, they attack humans as posed as prey. But in my opinion, it's just making sense. Now, we're gonna bring up Aurora and let's give this Komodo king a measure. Terms from the length of tip of the snout, always tip of the tail. We're looking at about 6.5 inches, and which is only at about, as you can see, is around as 15.4 centimeters, and a type on the head, which is only around 4 4 centimeters and 2.5 inches. Now for comparison, I'm gonna bring up another lizard. And here's with not the relative of the Komodo dragon, but it's a different lizard from another family. And that is the Schleich 2022 green iguana. Now iguanas are herbivorous equivalent of a Komodo dragon, since Komodos are predators while the iguana is prey. Now consider they don't coexist in these areas because Komodo dragon was separated because Komodo dragon is from the Indonesia while the green iguana is from the Central and South America. Now for the rating, I'm gonna give this majestic dragon a solid 10 out of 10. What a great king of all lizards to be set around, which it makes sense for a large and abnormal lizard to have. But if you know about this figure, let me know in the comments. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss the video, and leave a comments below. Now proceed for another review about the Safari Ltd 2012 Golden Retriever. Good luck and see you all next time.